Let's try this problem. So if x is greater than 5, which of the following is equivalent to 3 over 2 over x plus 5 plus 1 over x plus 4? Okay, so these are all our answers. So I encourage you to pause the video and give it a shot yourself. All right, so this is like similar to an SAT question. And so a tip that I always have for this is look at the answers because they're going to guide you, okay? So clearly it's simpler. We've got a fraction, we've got fractions within a fraction up here, so we want to try to make it simpler. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to simplify this. The first step that we want to do is simplify this denominator by getting common denominators and then adding the two fractions, okay? So here's an important thing is always keep the 3 above. I'm going to be honest, when I used to teach it, I used to say, actually I'm going to move that over. Oh, just remember that it's, that's the denominator that you're working with and don't forget to put the numerator back in. But then I found that students were forgetting to put the numerator back in. So now I'm just like, you know what? Always keep that numerator there. Boom. And work with the denominator, okay? So if I want to get a common denominator, I'm just going to multiply this by x plus 5 over x plus 5, and this by x plus 4 over x plus 4, okay? So now it becomes 2 times x plus 4 over, okay, because remember it's 2 times that quantity, over x plus 4 times x plus 5, okay, plus, and then 1 times x plus 5 over x plus 4 times x plus 5. Perfect. Now let's simplify the numerators, okay, in these two fractions here. So again, I'm still with 3 over. Okay, so I'm going to distribute that in, and I'm going to get 2x plus 8 over, and then let's multiply this through, only because I don't see any binomials here in my answer choices. So it means eventually I'm going to have to multiply that through. So that's going to be x squared plus 9x plus 20. Perfect. And then plus, and then we've got just x plus 5 since it's times 1, over, and then again, same denominator, x squared plus 9x plus 20. Okay. Now, because we have a common denominator here, we can just add the numerators. So it's going to be 3 over, and then I've got basically, well, not basically, it's what it is, 2x plus 8 plus x plus 5 over x squared plus 9x plus 20, okay? Now combine like terms, okay? So I'm almost done, so I'm actually going to come up here so I don't have to keep going down low here. Okay, so 3 over, okay, so 2x plus x is 3x, okay, 8 plus 5 is 13, and then over x squared plus 9x plus 20. Now, here is where we have to take our final step. So what we're going to do here is we need to recognize that division, okay, remember it's 3 divided by this quantity here. So dividing is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. So 3 divided by 3x plus 13 over x squared plus 9x plus 20 is the same as 3 times the reciprocal, x squared plus 9x plus 20 over 3x plus 13. Perfect. Now we just have to multiply across. So remember, it's 3 times, okay, that quantity, so you're going to have to distribute the 3 into each piece. So it becomes 3x squared plus 27x plus 60, right, over 3x plus 13. Awesome. So that's going to be 3x squared plus 27x plus 60 over 3x plus 13. So your answer is going to be B, okay? Just another note for you to recognize. Clearly what happened here with these answers is this is the reciprocal of that. This is, oops, you're missing either the numerator or denominator, and this is, you're missing the other piece. At this point right here, we could have identified that it was this. We didn't even have to take this extra time to kind of multiply it in because we realized that the only one we have where it's a fraction and it's over 3x plus 13 is this. Now, it's always good to do that if you have time, but that's just kind of a quick way to say, oh, well, now I know which it is. The x squared, x, you know, the quadratic, okay, is in the numerator, so I know there's only one where the quadratic's in the numerator. So our answer is B. So there you go.